Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to TRG Central. This is episode 7A. Yes, a special episode for the 2025 Road to the Triple Crown. And today we'll be replaying a race at Saratoga on the same day that the Belmont Stakes was run. It's called the Woody Steeman Stakes. It's a 3-year-old Grade 1 stakes race. 8 of the 10 entrants we've seen during the season, and there were actually 11 entrants in the field, but one horse, Colloquial, was scratched. So let's go ahead and take a look at the field, and we'll be off to the races here in Saratoga. So let's again take a look at the race. It's a new race added to the schedule of the 2025 Road to the Triple Crown. And here it is. Here you can see it's run on the same day as the Belmont Metropolitan. Yeah, Belmont and the Metropolitan. And 10 entrants in the field. We click on it, and here's the 10 entrants and their corresponding jockeys. You can see this is kind of a handicapped race. So let's go ahead and head over to the schedule and we'll see what we have. And remember, this is the 2025 Road to the Triple Crown. We take a look at it and you can see that we still have the Woody Stevens Stakes added to the schedule. So of course, when we ran episode 7, the Woody Stevens Stakes was not on the schedule. As I was perusing through the race cards for the weekend here at Saratoga, I noticed there was another 3-year-old race that looks very interesting, especially since it's a Grade 1 race, and the purse is a nice $500,000. Now again, we can view the field from here, and you can see we had just seen this. The trainer, Brad Cox had 2, Todd Pletcher, Bob Baffert, William Oak. A lot of good, and Chad Brown too. A lot of good trainers have horses in the field. And we have good jockeys, top-notch flight jockeys also participating in the race. Now remember, usually jockeys will run more than half will ride horses in more than half of the races on the daily on the day's race card. So that's why you'll see quite a few of these jockeys riding in in quite a few of the races. Like I'm sure we bring up the Belmont Stakes again, we'll see some of these, some or maybe even most of the jockeys uh, riding a horse that's in the Belmont. So, and you can see the Kentucky Derby points is pretty good. They get 150 points. So, we viewed it, we have it locked, and I guess we're ready to run. So, and again, here it's the information. See, it was run on the 7th. That was yesterday, 7th furlong. And maybe one reason why I missed it is it's one a shorter race, mostly for sprinters. Okay, let's head over to the betting window here. Yeah, there we go. And you can see it have a favorite of Medical's Road, but then there's quite a few others that are bunched pretty close together as far as the morning line is concerned. So let's take a look at their past performances. As I mentioned in the notes, I think there were eight of the 10 horses entered in the field have raced before, and in one of the races on our 2025 Road to the Triple Crown schedule. The only two that have not is Big Truz and T-Craft. All the others is race. Looks as the old won 3 million in our races. And 4 million there for Nosquez. Those are our top two. Now, they may have appeared in the Belmont Stakes only because the way that we selected the entrants. Here, these are the 10 entrants in the real life race. As you probably have figured out, the Kentucky Derby, the Kentucky Oaks, the Preakness, and the Black Eyed Susan, along with the Belmont and the Acorn Stick, we fill in those fields based on their performance throughout our season. But usually when we just have a regular race up, we use the real life races entrance. So let's again take a look. Vatican Road at $300,000. Running quite a few of our races. Another $300,000 winner, Chancellor McPatrick. Patch Adams is one racing three of not finished in the money yet. Here's the bull. Race 6, 1-5. He's had a good season for us. Gunmeadows racing 2. Gate to the Wire has not finished in the money yet in 3 tries. That wins is 1-3 out of 6. And you can see he was in the Belmont Stakes, but finished 6th. There's the bull won the Belmont Stakes. Let's see. Kentucky Derby, Chancellor McPatrick ran that. There's the bull did run in all 3 of our Triple Crowns. He took first place in the Belmont and Preakness, but came in 9th in the Derby. Nesquez also ran all 3, came in 1st in the Derby, 3rd in the Preakness, and 6th in the Belmont Stakes. Here's Kentucky Derby finisher, Medicine Road, finished 9th. Okay, so that's a little bit of background and history of the horses in the 2025 season. Let's go ahead back over to the betting window. It's on the muddy track. This is the real life condition since we already knew the conditions for this. Our version of the race is running a day later. And so, looks like everything's set here. At the end of the muddy conditions. And we'll go ahead and get the race started. Okay, to artillery, we're using the 7 furlong chute that's up in the upper right corner. We can run through 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, T-Craft, that's the newer horse. This is the bull. Patch Adams, Macho Music, Manic Hit the Road, and Big Trust. So Big Trust and T-Craft are first time runners here on our 2025 Road to the Triple Crown schedule. So, I think everything looks fine. Let's go ahead and head over to the Stewart Tower to get this race started. The tower is giving the okay, and let's see, Neil Quinn will be out of the gate first. Yes, the best initiative for front runners. And there he goes, and he tries to get about halfway down to the rail after the first move. And we are in the factory. This is just a one-turn race, as you see off to the left. That's the only turn that they'll have in the race. And right now we have T-Craft with the lead. Milquist second. We're going through the clubhouse turn, and looks like Neoclad and taking the lead, and looks like he has the pretty good lead of 4 spaces. That may be good enough for the win. Oh, 6. That's T-Craft has gotten within 1, so it could be an interesting finish. And T-Craft wins the race, short of any type of inquiries. And yes, we do have a jockey inquiry. So let's head over to the final tilt board and see what we have. T-Craft with the win. There's Big Cruz with disqualified. Probably, yeah, he dropped 1 position down. So we have T-Craft, Aircraft, second, Madagascar Road, third. And the other one, fourth, and Citizen Bull picked up 30,000. As top 4 finishers split the $500,000 purse. Too bad we didn't have a T-Craft picture to post on here. We'll get one out later. Okay, so that's it from Saratoga, as we have a special edition to the Road to the Triple Crown series with the Woody Steeman Stakes race. I really don't think any of these horses will move up in rankings, but we can take a look and see. And as you see, the schedule moves on to next week, which is 2 weeks out for the Ohio Derby. There'll be a couple allowance races to get some of our less used horses a chance to run. Back out of this and go over and take a quick look at the top horses. Now, since there were no fillies in it, we'll just go right ahead and we'll generate the list here after it appears in mail only. Here we go. Looks like Citizen Bull now moves into first place here for the male Colts. We have Citizen Bull, New York West with the latest win, Cole Battle, Rodriguez, River Tham, Speed King, Final Gambit, and look, T-Craft did get into the top 10 with that win. Now, that victory points, it was 150 given out for that win. It was Class 1, Grade 1 race. So let's take a look and redo the list by winnings. and we'll wrap this episode up. Okay, now New Quest with the most winnings with over 4 million, Citizen Bull over 3 million. We have two horses, Speed King and Cold Battle with over 2 million. Rodriguez and River Fam also with broken the $1 million mark. So 2, 4, 6 male horses have over $1 million in winnings so far in our 2025 road to the Triple Crown schedule. Okay, well, that's going to wrap up episode 7A from TRG Central. This is Gary signing off. You have a wonderful evening.